Hello, welcome to Usi Love Tarot. We're going to go ahead and do a reading for the sign of Virgo. So Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, this video will be for you. And we're going to start the reading with the Healing Love Oracle deck here. I did pre-shuffle the decks off camera, but I'm going to go ahead and do a quick shuffle on camera before we get the reading going, okay? And if you are new to the channel, I just started my channel about a week ago on February 18th. And this is the last reading for the signs, so for the zodiac. So sorry I did Virgo last, but I did want to take care of all the other signs first. I guess that's my Virgo energy of always putting others before me, but it is something that I wanted to do. So the first card we have here is the Inner Child. Second card, Message from Afar. Third card, the Mystic. Fourth card, Sorrow. Last card, Transmutation. Rider-Waiter. The Three of Swords. The High Priestess. The Five of Cups, the Lovers, Ace of Pentacles, overall energy this deck. Virgo, I don't know if I'm a Virgo today. First kind of Two of Cups, maybe. The High Priestess, the Ten of Cups, and the King of Cups. Seven of Cups, overall energy, final deck. Okay, Virgo. So, looking at the cards that I have here, I think that there is a situation that is you are starting to see the real out of, like, you're picking through good and bad. Like, you're seeing, like, okay, that's good, that's bad. This is good, that's bad. Okay? I'm getting that kind of energy with you. Maybe you were even dealing with people, like, situations that really weighed you down, really, you could have felt betrayed, and you really felt like it was time to just transform this whole situation and really go in a new direction because you were just tired of the pain or just tired of feeling like hurt, way down. So you're like ready to make a new offer. I think like you're ready for something good to come out of like all the shit that was in the way. Like if you went through a betrayal and like lies were all in the way. Okay, the Seven of Cups speaks of like illusions, a lot of options. Okay, so maybe you're transforming from like seeing all your options to seeing the real option. The real substance. Like, this is the person that is really gonna like not do this to me. And maybe you couldn't see that at first. Maybe you were kind of blinded to that, like you were wearing blinders, okay? But I really feel like you're going to be embracing and celebrating moving forward once you, like, pick through the shit, okay? So I feel like you were dealing with a connection, someone you possibly had a kid with. We have the Inner Child paired with the Three of Swords and the Two of Cups. So this could have been like a soulmate connection that you were dealing with, okay? Maybe you could have even been dealing with this person since you were a kid, okay? But I feel like intuition has really been playing a role in your most recent events. And recent can be like even up to like a year, like so much stuff can happen within a year's time. Like if you think about where you were this time, what's today's date? February 25th. Where you were February 25th, 2018, opposed to February 25th, 2019. Like, I feel like intuition has really played a factor. And, like, if you were, like, changing directions, like, because message from afar is here, so like maybe you started going in a new direction and like people didn't even know, like maybe like people were used to you acting a certain way, and then all of a sudden you kind of switched it up on their asses. And this could even have people like looking at you some type of way, like, oh, okay, what's that about, you know, what's that with that? And it could even like left this whole connection like this. So I kind of feel like you are transforming this situation. So if you have been through like betrayal with this person and like heartache with this person, I really feel like you are like, if you are become distant, they know it. They know something is internally like pushing your ass away. But wherever you are, you're getting pushed away. So maybe like if you're dealing with a partner that, you know, you went through some betrayal, you went through some heartache with them, I feel like y'all both know this shit is moving apart. Like message from afar. We got the 5 of Cups paired with the 10 of Cups. You know, maybe you could have had a happy life with this person. Maybe this person really fulfilled you emotionally at one point, or vice versa, you have fulfilled them emotionally. But right now, whatever switch up you've been pulling, this shit got them feeling like this. Moving on to this whole connection could be going out the window, y'all. Like, and maybe somebody right now got a whole lot of feelings that they keep into themselves. So like, if you've been a person that switched up and moved away, your mate, they holding it in. They not even showing you how much this is really hurting you, like hurting them. And this could have even been like a choice that you had to make. Like if you started dealing with a new person, like let's say, okay, because we got the illusions here. So maybe you like met a new person, right? And you got an Ace of Cups with them. And you like, I know where I'm going because I was dealing with this shit where I was at. I'm going here. I'm waiting on the person to just come. You know, I know where I want to go, but I'm just waiting on my ships to come in right now, right? Because it's this. It's going to be this great big love that I was either not getting or just something nice and prettier came along. And I was really, you got aces though. Like the Ace of Cups is here. And the Ace of Pentacles is here and the Ace of Cups is here. So like maybe this even like, it looked like it could be everything, you know, and like the 7 of Cups is here. So if this is illusions, maybe it like looked solid as fuck, right? Your inner child is singing like, oh my God, it's going to be so carefree. Like if this is like everything I've wanted ever since I was a kid. Like if you started dealing with a new person during your old person, right? You could even been fucking with this person on the low. Like, y'all communicating from afar. Maybe they don't live around you. Hell, I don't know. Okay? And I'm even now more so thinking, like, y'all was really on some low shit. Because this is the mystic. Like, this card right here is like, people don't even know what's really going on. Like, you're mysterious. Like, people don't know, like, they don't have it figured out. They don't know what the hell is going on. And you could have been, like, one person, like your old person, they feeling like this. Meanwhile, you feeling like this with a new person. And all the while, your new person don't even know you got a 5 of Cups in the background. And your old person don't even know you got a 10 of Cups over here. Like, but I feel like all this shit is done blown up in your face some kind of way. Like some choice. So if it was a new person and an old person, you could have either been found out. They could have found out about each other. Hell, you could have been out with the new boo while the old boo showed up, and they didn't met face to face, right? And your new person, they had all this love for you. They like, damn, what the, or your old person, either one of them, one of your people, they got a lot of love for you that they not showing right now. So whether this is your old person and they know you acting funny, so they kind of holding back their emotions, or your new person, you want to get to break down this so you can get here. I think that you could like really see that with them, but they could be just a little emotionally closed off, right? But I feel like you got a deep ass connection with these people. Like, you got some deep ass connections going on here. You got the lovers and the soulmate. So this could be like some, hell, this could even be some twin flame shit going on, because you got both these cards here. You could have been going through heartbreak with one situation and dealing secretly with another person, and no one is even knowing. Like, I don't even think you know one of them. Like, it's two different feelings happening here. One direction, you feel emotionally fulfilled. The other direction, you feel like crying over spilled milk, because it's just dead shit there. Okay? Look at this guy. It looks like the fucking Grand Reaper with this black cloak on. You know what I'm saying? Like, this could be like in your feelings woes versus like, I love him, you know. You know, and nobody even knows this is really going on within you. But you could even be like sad about this and not even like sharing your feelings. Like, you could be holding back that you have to make this choice because maybe you don't want to hurt anybody. Maybe even if you do got a 5 of Cups with one person and a 10 of Cups with another person, like, you don't want to hurt anybody. Like, you know that this is going to hurt somebody, especially if your first person you got a kid with and, you know, you had a deep ass connection with them, like maybe even been with them since y'all been kids, you know, you could really be like, just hurt for having to like make a choice. But I think that you're going to be transforming, like transmutating, like you could be embracing something. And I really feel like you're going to be like getting an offer after being beat to shit. Like, I feel like maybe even after you end this situation, you can gain some balance. Like let's say your first person, the person you've been with, the person you have an established relationship, if there are two people, if we're going to use that scenario, right? The first person, they hurt too. Like, and I think that this is like, I think y'all both hurt, honestly. Like, I feel like y'all both know y'all have a huge connection, and maybe both of y'all don't want to walk away from it because it's 3 of y'all. Like, y'all have a kid, you have a family with this person, and I feel like your family, like, is really important to you. It could be really important to both of y'all. Maybe y'all both didn't have y'all parents growing up, and you don't want to give that to your kid, but I really feel like, and even if this is all one person and you don't have a new person, right? They could have been messing around and you found out about, I feel like somebody was messing around because it's 2 of these here and it's like this is here. So it definitely has to deal with a choice. Like, and I really feel like you know what you need to do, but it just might hurt you to really make that final decision, you know. And you could be dealing with like a a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio, or yeah, oh yeah, yeah. You know, but I really think this is a very emotional reading for you. I think that you're going to be going through the emotions, especially if you have to make a choice that has to do with your kid's parent. Now, if you're not going through a choice of where it's your kid's parent, I think that you are going to be transforming out of like if having a lot of illusions to really seeing the right partner for you. Maybe this person is already around, but you're like you got so many options in your face that you really can't shift through to see like who is substance and who is not. But I feel like if you don't see it, you're going to be seeing it really soon. And you're going to be seeing like this person is, a really deep connection for you. You guys might share some pain, like maybe from your childhood. Maybe you both grew up, something, to do with your childhood was damaging to you. And you guys could be sharing that information, and it could be bringing you guys closer to each other and making you feel like, you just have a really deep connection with this person. You could even be feeling like, their pain, like, when they say like, damn, I had the same exact story, like I could even tell you how it ended because I've been through something so similar to that. And it's like, if you are connecting with a new person, that you guys like connect on that deep level of like sharing some past pain, like you guys both been like through the same pain, and that's like a major way you guys connect to one another. I feel like you're gonna feel like, damn, like I would have never known this about you, like I would have never known that something like this happened to you, because you put up such a front that you always look happy, or you don't look like you've been through something so trying in your past. You could like really disguise it very, very well to where people don't know you're internally hurt. They just see you happy as fuck. And then that could be a way that you like mask your pain. Like just telling jokes, laughing, showering people with love. Like, even I could say that, like, for myself, like, I am so full of emotion and love. Like, I love love. Like, if I could have a job where all I do is discuss love, talk to people that are going through love, just happiness to do with love, like, I would love to do that every day. And I mean, that's probably why I'm doing tarot readings now. Really knowing, like, if I'm going through something, I could like mask it with happiness. Like, if I'm sad about something and I don't want to like say it out loud and express it, I could just start hugging my person, even though I'm like dead shit ass mad with them and like really don't forgive them. But I'm also the kind of person where I can't really hold on to a lot of stuff. Like, I can't allow shit to like really weigh me down. So even if I'm mad, it's just a moment in time and it will pass. Like, I can't even really like take it with me the next day. Like, it just has to be put down, but that's just my own way of dealing with any issue, like any like hurt or pain I'm feeling. But the sorrow card being here, I feel like it just, if this is a new person and you're connecting with them and you're seeing like just stuff beneath the surface that they probably weren't, like, you never knew that this was like something that was up with them, it can really like touch you on an emotional level, like make you feel like this whole connection or the conversation was just like, spiritual, like maybe even like something you needed to hear to move forward for whatever you may have been holding on from your past and your childhood. And it could like really be transforming you and transmuting you out of a certain level of like, okay, you, if this person is sharing a story with you that you really connect to, and you feel the pain of it, and like you've been through it, and this person sharing this with you, you could feel like, God, that was like God, talking to me, like almost like scary, even like that you share this kind of similarity with this person or something like that. And or something that, some pain they went through, it just really spoke to you on a higher level, I really think, like. And it could have like really opened your eyes up to like some change that you need to go through. But I really feel like you're coming upon change right now, and you're really dividing illusions against substance. And you could have went through some heartbreak in the past, and it's still, you're not maybe even fully healed from it yet, but I do feel like there is a healing process that is going to take place. And it could be even things that you don't even know need to be healed, but they do. And this is when you have to really like dig within, like your inner child. Like, you need to go deep within and figure out, why are you even, like, if you're getting in connections that are continuously heartbreaking for you, what's my attachment style? What is my relationship like with my parents? Why am I allowing bad relationships in my life? Why am I holding on to them? If this is something that you're going through, and maybe like God is trying to give you signs and messages about, what is an illusion, or maybe just testing you to see like what is an illusion and what is not. So you can get past whatever this is, okay? Something is very trying for you right now. A choice is very trying for you right now. And it could be even a choice just to, move forward emotionally. And maybe now that I'm seeing this here too, maybe you could have even been a person that gave a lot of love. Like, you give. And that's a Virgo trait. Like, we give. If we're in love, like, we're going to give you everything we have. Like, you're not going to get anything held back from us. So I feel like you could have, in relationships you get in, you give to your person without your person giving to you. And it leaves your heart broken every time. And I think, like, especially if you're on a spiritual journey evolving, you're starting to come to terms with, what am I doing? Why is this happening? And you're going within, and you're really thinking, and you're really like, you could even be like praying to God to give you signs, and maybe God is giving you signs, and you're using your intuition. You're either really using it or you're not. But I feel like you have to ultimately decide what is going to make you happy and what is going to leave you sorrowful, like as far as like crying over spilt milk. Because there's either two situations that's going to happen. Either you're going to end up very sad and emotionally drawn back, or and even with this being here, back over to the third party situation that was popping off, if you was dealing with one, I really feel like the person that you were holding back to, you could even be dealing with choosing between a Cancer and a Gemini, and or a Pisces, a water sign, and a Gemini. And this could just be what's in their chart. And one of the relationships, it seems like it was divinely guided for you. And maybe the other relationship has just been a lot of emotional drama. And you really don't know what to do. But I feel like whatever choice you got to make, girl, guy, it's got to be, you need to go, and you really need to be listening to your intuitions. You need to be looking out for signs from the universe, because I really feel like God is giving you signs. And I really feel like this has to do with an offer versus illusions. Like, you really got to cut through the bullshit. You really got to see what's real and what's not. And I feel like that's the problem right now. And it's even going to put you in a sorrowful situation if you don't. Maybe you need to open up your feelings. Maybe you've been holding them back, not sharing that you're dealing with this choice, and it really got you fucked up. Maybe you're not telling these two options, how you're really feeling. But I really feel like you're going to be coming into figuring out what the best thing for you is. I really feel like that is what's going to be coming out, and embracing, and celebrating. Because I feel like after you, really come to a decision, about this, there's going to be an offer here. It's going to be a good offer. Like, maybe something that you felt like, you know, you like, you felt like it was dead, like it was just not going to happen. Maybe it's like something you gave up on and you thought it was just not going to happen, but this motherfucker is coming back, and they offering something, and maybe they could be working to just step up their game, because you got to, listen, it's some type of connection here. It's some deep ass connection here, whether you're dealing with two people and you're trying to choose between two people, or this is one original person that you're trying to make a decision if you're going to be with them or leave them the hell alone. Honey, you got a real decision. This could be like life-changing decision. And I mean, this shit sounds serious. Like, and you just see these cards that I'm pulling, like, listen, like, you got some real decisions to make, Virgo. And I think you know what you need to do, but you're like afraid of making the wrong choice, which I understand, because you don't want to make the wrong choice. But I'm telling you, something is going to happen. Something is going to change. So even if you're holding back and you're not doing shit, something is going to happen because you're not doing shit. So I don't know what you need to go, and you need to go within and think about this. Talk to your guides, talk to spirit, you know, pray about this. But something that has to do with a major choice with your life. I know this is really deep and really heavy, and you know, I hate for this to be the message because I'm a Virgo, but I mean, honestly, I am dealing with the choice that I'm trying to figure out. So this actually very much resonated with me as a Virgo. So, you know, I will pray. Hopefully you will pray too. But whatever you're going through right now, I think it's a very major, and you don't want to make the wrong decision, and you're trying to cut off what's real and fake, and just trying to divide the bullshit. Okay, but Virgo, that's all I have for you. I will be back doing readings for the month of March. I'll probably start mid-months. So we'll just use these February readings for basically the time of posting until the next videos are posted. So thank you so much for stopping in and seeing Usi Love Tarot here. I just started my channel a week ago, and if you can like, share, subscribe to my channel. If you know someone that's going through something and you feel like my video is a message for them to hear, please send it. It doesn't take but 5 seconds out your day to just share a video with someone that, you know, may need to hear the message. So I'm done talking for now. And thank you again for coming to see me at Usi Love Tarot and checking me out. Okay, thank you again. Good night.